Watching a movie in VR is one of the fun things to do, especially since you can watch anything in front of a huge screen like you are in a cinema, but at the comfort of your house. And you can do it with long distance friends too, which is really amazing. But what about the Oculus Quest? What is it like on this device? We get this question a lot, so we decided to make a dedicated video on this. So in this video, I'll show you what the current options are to watch 3D movies, 360 videos, and of course regular movies. And at the end, I'll let you know what it feels like when comparing it with a 3DOF headset like the Oculus Go. Subscribe if you haven't yet to join more VR adventures like this one. First of all, for those that don't know yet, currently the Oculus Store has not yet been released. It will release when the Quest comes out on May 21st. So right now we can only show you guys the press review apps that are available on this Quest, which are these apps over here. This also means that we cannot check out Netflix, for example, for video playing. However, we can check out Oculus's native video player called Oculus Gallery, which luckily can do anything we want to show you guys today. A special thanks goes to Oculus for providing us with this Quest so that we can make these videos beforehand. And now let's get started. So let's launch the Oculus Gallery, and you can see here that you can add connect media, for example Facebook, Instagram, Dropbox and Google Photos. So this will probably be the easiest method for you to add files to your Quest so that you can watch it. So for example, I already connected Dropbox and Facebook to my Quest. So if we go back now to the gallery and to Dropbox, for example, scroll all the way to the end, because that is where I added the videos. You can just click on the example video and then it will play, which is very nice. But before I show you the video player, I wanted to check out all the different ways that you can add movies or 360 videos inside your Quest. So I already showed you Dropbox and Facebook and stuff, which is probably the easiest method. The second method that is pretty easy to do is to connect your Oculus Quest to the PC with the cable provided, which is a USB-C cable. So that does mean that you need a USB-C plug in your computer to be able to read the Quest. So keep that in mind. And when you plug in the Oculus Quest, it will also ask you for permission to access the device inside the device. So this means that if you don't see anything pop up in your Windows or MacBook, then that's means you need to put on the headset and press allow in the pop-up that appears. Sometimes you can miss that and then it might be a little frustrating, so I'm going to say that you should be aware of that too. And then once you've copied files into your headset, there is a folder called movies. Like I did here, I added a couple of 3D movies and just random stuff in there, and then it will be displayed here just in gallery and then in internal storage, and it will just scan for movies that you've added. And then all you have to do is just click here to play, and it's super easy to do. So once you've connected your media from here, which by the way you have to do with your phone, so you really do need a phone to do these kind of things, and then once connected, it will be added in gallery and then in the tab here, as you can see, and then it will be connected forever until you disconnect it. And all you have to do then is just click on this, and then you'll be able to access whatever you have on your media. So another thing you could do is add a media server and then stream your personal media to the headset using DNLA and UPnP. Right now I do not have a media server, but if you do, then it's easy to connect. It's very easy once you are in the same network. So that is also very cool to be able to do. So the next thing I wanted to show you guys is the video player itself, which is the Oculus Gallery. And if you just play a demo, for example, I have a LG 3D demo here, downloaded. If you click that, it will automatically start the video. As you can see, this is a 3D experience and it's left and right. So what you can do is click with your trigger button on the video player, and then there are a couple of options that you can choose here. For example, you have 2D, 3D, left, right, or 3D, top and bottom. But you also have the option for 360 videos. So you can see here 360 and 360 3D, 180 and 180 3D. So this video is a 3D video that is left and right. So I'm clicking that. Here we go. It saved my settings, and if I scroll a little bit further, it is just pretty incredible since you do not need any 3D glasses to see everything 3D. Like that dragon breath is actually coming to me, and I feel like 3D is much more lifelike in a VR headset than a cinema. I don't know why that is, but that is what it feels to me. It's pretty incredible, and if you need to change the orientation of the screen, all you have to do is just watch a different way and then recalibrate, and it will change the orientation. So let me go back and show you guys a 360 video as well. So this is a 360 video we made ourselves during our holiday vacation, and it is already recognized as a 360 video, which is cool. So this means I'm watching it in 3D in 360 now, and I have to say it is really cool. And what's especially cool is now I can like move somehow a little bit in the video. Of course, because it's a 360 camera that is static, it will just stay in place and the video kind of moves with me. But it is much more comfortable to me in 6 DoF than a 3 DoF headset. It's just more natural for me to watch a 3D or a 360 movie, and I love it. Look at that. I love it. While you're watching this video, drop us a like down below if you want to see more Quest videos like this one. So you also may wonder, and we've been getting this question a couple of times already, is whether you can watch a video, a 360 video inside the Quest while lying down. So I'm going to show you that right now. So I'm going to show you what it's like to use the headset, watching a video, whatever, while laying down. So I have a gaming chair over here that I can put down like this. Woof. Can you guys still see me? Oh yeah, a little bit. So I'm laying down now, and as you can see, the orientation is all the way wrong now. But all you have to do is just press the Oculus button, and well, it will recalibrate your screen, and then it just shows up on top of me, so I can just easily watch anything from while lying down. So for example, I'm not going to show you this because of copyright reasons. So I'm going to show you guys the LG 3D demo. I hope I don't get any copyright issues with that, but yeah, you can just watch it lying down, and it's pretty comfortable, I have to say. The strap is more rigid, so it is like, I think the Go could be a bit more comfortable because of its non-rigid straps. However, I think that if you have like a soft ground that you're lying on, like your bed or a soft cushion, then it is super comfortable. It's not like it's hurting my head or anything, because even though it's rigid, it's still pretty soft. So if I want to orientate this correctly, just look a bit down, and then this is very cool and so comfortable. Let's move on to my final thoughts on this. So during the video, I've talked about the differences between watching a movie on the Oculus Quest versus the Oculus Go. So by now, you already know that I prefer the Oculus Quest because of the 6 degrees of freedom, which is just the freedom to move naturally like you would in real life. On the Oculus Go, I feel like I can get motion sick when watching a movie because whenever I move my body, everything moves with me and it doesn't feel natural. The Go is intended to only look around in. The Oculus Go is not bad though, and since it is $200 cheaper, it is definitely good to check out if you are looking to only watch movies and videos. But if you are prone to motion sickness, definitely try it out first to see which of the two you prefer. The Oculus Go has a LCD screen while the Oculus Quest has a OLED screen and also more resolution. So what I've noticed here is that the Quest is much sharper, and because of the deeper blacks and higher contrast in colors, it is also a better viewing experience. However, I also see more God rays on the Quest, probably because of the higher contrast, so be aware of that. God rays does not bother me much personally though, and this is why I prefer the Quest over the Go for watching movies. You might also wonder about Netflix. As I've told you before, we cannot check out other apps yet, like Netflix, so we have to do that after launch. But if it is anything like on the Oculus Go, then you will be able to watch Netflix movies and shows, and it will be possible to move and enlarge the screen however you want, which is a nice option in Netflix. So what about 5K video? Unfortunately, the Snapdragon 835, which is the processor in the Quest, does not support 5K 60fps video still. I was hoping it would work by testing out a 5K video in the Quest, however it does not play back for me. VR video creators can probably still use John Carmack's technique for video encoding to make 5K videos work though. I'll link that solution in the description below. So, what do you think about watching movies and videos with the Oculus Quest? Would you use it for this purpose? Let us know in the comments below. And a special thanks goes to artArmin, and a special shout out goes to his Patreon page. Everyone, thank you so much for your support by watching this video. And as always, VR on. In a huge screen in front of you. Okay. Let's do this again. Anything in front of a huge screen in front of you. Blah. We have to do this again. Like you are in a cinema. Again. I'll let you know what it feels like when blop